Hello everybody, how are you guys doing today? Pardon my voice. So, yeah, I'm somewhat sick. I should probably take a cough drop now. But anyways, let me see who is all here. Hello Noi, hello Ice Dragon. Autistic, you do show up. Hello Autistic, hello Void. It's been a while. Hello Miggy. And hello everyone else. Oh, hello Fox Bros. Followed and turned on all notifications. Sorry. Yeah, so I meant to stream most of this past week and I got sick. So we love that. I went to go visit a friend for New Year's, and then he was sick, so he got me sick, and I'm pretty sure my boyfriend is now sick. So don't worry, Autistic, I have passed along your message about what happened with your Discord account. So anyways, let us get started with art. Today is just gonna be like a chill, like I'm trying to learn how to do people or whatever. And Magma streams, for anyone that is a regular Sunday person, those have been moved to Thursday evenings, so that will be coming up this Thursday. So for anybody wondering, that schedule change for this year. I'm not quite confident with soccer yet. I'm just learning how to do like anatomy right now. So that will be coming once I can actually draw people. We're just doing bare bones right now. Maybe one of these Sundays we'll do an art request once I get better. Okay, let's get started into that. Let's pick one. Anyone? Give me a second. It's whenever I plug in my stuff, I gotta start over. Okay, awesome. Oh, thank you, Miggy. I actually tie-dyed this a few years ago when I was learning how to do tie-dye before I was gonna become a camp counselor because I wanted to know how to do it. Also, for anyone that is missing any information, this is my new giraffe. He is now my new background dude, so you know. Hello, Adhar. It's been a while. Oh yeah. So I decided to finally clean up my Procreate stuff, and they're in better folders. We need to do better, yeah. What do you call it? Need to do, better organization this year, so you know. We pray for him. Who, him? My dad gave me a card capture soccer CD to me. That's awesome. We pray for you, please. I can't draw people for the life of me. We'll probably pull up some kind of like reference so we have something to know what we're looking at. We'll go to Pinterest. Let me share my screen for that. Yeah, I need to sign in. Hold up. I'm doing good at heart. Also, hello, man. I don't. Can I call you Zanita? Zanita's really cool. Man, Zanita. There we go. Let's try to sign in and see what we get. No, that was cool that you got a whole bunch of card capture soccer stuff. Try to draw at least, please. Zanita. Okay, awesome. That's such a cool name. Also, pardon my voice. I'm coming over in illness. You can either draw silly creatures, humans, or silly creatures and animals, or humans, never both. Well, I'm gonna defy all the odds today. I can get this stupid thing to work. Why are we not signing in? Okay. Give me a second. This is ridiculous. Okay. I guess we're just gonna do it on here. Bear with me a second to pull up Pinterest. Play My Name is Jano by Weezer. I'm not going to be doing song requests today. Just we've had too many issues with YouTube last year, so we will play it safe for today, but definitely maybe later this week. Sorry. You're drawing a person today. Very new for Megan indeed. Cool draft. Thank you. I got him for Christmas. Okay. How do I do this thing? There we go. Sorry. I got a stream deck, which is supposed to give me like different shortcuts to help me transition between stuff and just like shortcuts. So I'll definitely be setting that up soon. I just haven't had time for that. Okay. I know I said I was going to focus on chibis, but I kind of want to do a person. You get warning from YouTube. YouTube has shut me down for song requests like 3 times last year. So we're just gonna be wary about what we're doing. I say shut me down. They're picky when it comes to, or they put the stream on pause, which was weird because I've played some of that music before. And then all of a sudden it got, like, I wasn't copyright striked, but they just like paused the stream until I stopped playing it. On my Wrapped, you were my top 0.1% viewer. Let's go! Yeah, I know some of you guys were pretty much in a lot of my streams last year. Which is probably how you ended up so high up. Okay, who do I want to start with? Oh, another thing I want to do as well, because, are these things called fashion dolls, or fashion sketches? And they're so cute. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like fashion designers like draw, and that's another thing I want to be able to do. Like something like that is like super cute. Just because I want to get more into sewing clothes this year, like cosplays, but I want to be able to draw out like what I imagine myself doing. So that'll be another goal for this year. But anywho, let's do women. Nowhere, just put copyright free music or music and or music. All we need is to hear you. Yes. And YouTube can suck. I'm like, I'm not doing anything wrong. You were my 3rd on my YouTube recap 1 month ago. To be fair, Sam, I think you've been in like 99% of the streams anyways. Okay, what do I even search? Women pose reference? Like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to look at like bases or something. It's like something like this is, I think. I replicate these poses. Okay, cool. We're gonna try to start with this. Do fashion drawing as a base. That's fair. That's fair. Let's just play with this for right now. These are kind of cute. Maybe we should do the fashion base, as what Miggy was saying. Fashion doll. Or what did I call them? Fashion... Like, they're so cool. Let's, like, use this as a reference. Okay, I'm also going to be starting a new 2026 art folder. I did make a couple exceptions for, like, Mermaid and Inktober. But most of them have just been broken up into their own little sectors finally. Which I gotta do better at that. Okay, so... I also wish within Procreate I could have like subfolders to be like, okay, this was like my main art stuff, but then these were like challenges for this or that. So that's, you know, you would think that you could do file directory within Procreate, but I guess not. Okay, so I don't know what canvas to use. We'll just do a screen size just to get me started, I guess. I feel like I should just copy this over, but if it makes you feel any better, I can't draw humans either. Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't either. 100% cannot. You are my new favorite YouTuber. Let's go. Well, Vincent, you've, CCV, sorry. Kinomoto, whatever you're going by. You've been here for a long while, I think since August, so you're one of the earlier people. Okay, does anybody have like a good sketching pencil? I've used like so many that I like to play around with, but like I think I do like a good pencil sketch brush. That one's just like too... Another thing that I don't get, so a lot of people say that whenever you're doing your sketching to not like feather, but sometimes I find that like feathering helps me. I know like they say make confident strokes, do this, do that, you know, but that's definitely another thing that I struggled with. I did say this was going to be the year that I am going to be working on my humans and my anatomy. Last year was pretty much like, will I do art? Will I stick with it? You know, that kind of stuff. So, okay, well, at least I got that. Actually, that did not look bad for a circle. Humans are tough, but once you learn it, it gets easier. That's my plan. I think another part of this stream is I'm actually going to be focusing on, let's see, what did I just do? Is I'm going to be focusing on, hands. I also found out that the person that created My Hero Academia, he actually loves drawing hands. And so that's why his, like, hands look so good. People can call me whatever they want in the world, but they mostly call me, mostly do CCV. I got you. Do whatever makes you comfortable. The technique is really up to the person. Okay. I mean, like I said, they say to be, like, confident in your strokes. It's like, well, we will certainly try. And I've messed around with drawing people. I mean, if you guys saw from last year, like, in the summer, like, I drew this. This was Miku. In June, we will try to redraw this. That was something I drew. I drew this. This was a recreation of something I drew as a kid. And then I drew her, redid her. She came out okay. This was me trying to draw this one guy from Bleach. OMG, your Twitch grow twice since I'm missing. Yeah, you disappeared for like 2 months. She's very well beloved. This is Rexy. She came out alright. And then... yeah, I don't know. I tried. Oh, this one came out okay. She was part of a Wednesday Create a Character Challenge. She came out pretty good. As you can see, there's been some evolution in there. Megan, I will play FNAF, but since I watched you, I have a tab open. Sounds good. You can even just put me on in the background. Wait 2 months, I never realized that. Yeah, I think you disappeared, like, around the time I went to Japan. Disappeared-ish. I drew this. This came out okay for a chibi. Well, those are really cool. You already have a starting area, and it's not bad. I'm trying. I'm certainly trying. This one should honestly be down here. Yeah, we'll just leave this. This is just cursed stuff. Wait, no. I want this to be the front. Jeez, okay. Anyways. We are certainly trying. Oh, I can't go back, can I? Okay. Oh. I don't really want to destroy what I've already done. But tips are appreciated. And yeah. I also want to work on my traditional art too. We'll probably do some streams where I bring out stuff for traditional art and whatnot. I don't like the song. The song is ominous. I literally put in like the vibe of like art. Okay, there we go. I'm like, I have no idea what it's playing. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the Magma stuff, Magma will be on Thursday. Use drawing guides and pick symmetry. Oh. Yeah, but some people can draw without it. I typically do like the symmetry part when I'm actually like lining it. But I really want today's focus to be more of just sketching and just kind of getting that vibe out. Okay, this was the part that always got me, was like trying to do the sides of the face. Because I've seen that people though, oh god, that looked horrible. That they'll do like this. Like this was literally, like I showed you guys my Miku one, and it was just like angular. But that is not the vibe I want. I know I should probably be looking at, you know, looking at artists that I like. See, like, this looks better to me. You know, maybe keeping it soft. I feel like this needs to be, like, a little more squished. That's another thing I'll do, is I'll just kind of mess with my proportions a little bit, which I know is something that all artists do. I use it to understand the composition first, and then I'll do freehand. Okay. We will play with that in a moment. But yeah, like, this side, to me, looks better than this side. So, like, in the event that I didn't like this side, I'd probably just go ahead and just erase this and then just, like, copy and paste what I like about it. I'm also getting used to doing, like, where you, like, flip your canvas or whatever. Okay, never mind. This looks like hot garbage. Alright. We're just gonna keep that for now. Try it in full motion and rounder is you don't want it to be angular. Yes. You know what, this side's, you know, we're just gonna continue. Ear placement. I've always done like my ear placement here, but it seems like they're doing it a little higher. Is that what it looks like on a person? Is that high up? I don't really like that. Where do the eyes go? Is it like right here maybe? Okay, neck is another thing. Like, anything other than the head is like where I started struggling, you know? I don't even know what brush I'm using. Oh, sketch brush. Where did I get this from? Alright, we're just gonna keep using that. Hello, Noi. Welcome to my chaotic world of not knowing how to draw people. Because, like, I've seen, like, a lot of tutorials where people are just, like, you know, obviously you do basic shapes and whatnot. I see Manzanita talked. Is this another friend of yours that you sent over? Like, from here. See, but, like, this just kind of, like, this person over here. Like, right here. It, like, comes down and then, like, out a little bit. I know this is a really bad rendition of that. God. Okay, this is just sad. Another thing I really need to work on, which I'll show you guys an example. So I'm currently working on a challenge with a friend of mine called a sketch swap, where you pretty much draw something and we're doing it Pokemon themed. But here's my problem. And it just goes back to like a lot of my art. We'll just shove you to the side. Video. And you guys will see that, you know, I've done my initial sketch. And then I'm going back in and I'm doing like more sketches over it before I do the line art, which obviously I'm not doing the line art because that's the point of a sketch swap, is you do a sketch and give to somebody else. But the person I'm doing like this art collab slash art trade with, I guess, is like they're like a god tier artist compared to what I'm doing. And so I like, that's why I just like kept trying. I went through like 2 or 3 iterations, but that's just how I sketch is. I'll go through so many sketches and I want to not do that. I want to get to the point of where I'm able to do like a sketch. Oh, I just ruined this, didn't I? Great. All right, back to the pink. But anyways, I like don't want, what's going on? But yeah, anyways, I want to be able to do like my sketch, you know, maybe clean it up a little bit and then just move on to the line art. That is something I have recognized and something I need to work on. And that'll be something else that we work on this year. Because I'm like, how many sketch passovers are you supposed to do? I mean, I know art is not like defined or anything. Dude, another thing I struggled with, so you'll have like the bust area. And May of last year, I had something called Mermaid. And you guys will see me struggling so badly. Oh my gosh, it's such cringe. This one came out pretty cool. But yeah, like, this one's kind of weird. I never ended up finishing these, but you want me to help you? Just let me figure it out today, and then we'll figure out how to do it. I just feel like it's something that I just have to learn. And we'll figure it out as I hopefully eventually get there. But see, oh god, this looks really bad. She looks a lot blockier than what she needs to be. I feel like part of this is where the arms are supposed to come out. And this is just where I start struggling. Maybe we'll like look at a tutorial, and if anybody has like any tutorial recommendations that I can like visually watch right now. Preferably somebody that doesn't really have audio. Then we'll just kind of like watch. Cause yeah. Okay, so I think Procreate has something where we can actually add pages. Page assistant. Okay, new page. I don't really know what that's for, but we're just gonna utilize that. Try drawing with straight lines, then like that. You can add details later. Okay. We're gonna try the symmetry thing that Miggy was talking about. It would help if it gave me... Pardon me, I'm sorry. No! Leave my giraffe alone. Leave him alone. He's coming for you. Yeah, I have to hide my giraffe in between, like, streaming sessions because my cat wants to, like, eat him. Or claw him. Hi Maggie, I just leveled up in my game. Is that in the, FNAF game? How do you level up in FNAF? Oh, I love this guy! Pretty sure I watched this video too. A while ago. Okay, so we are going to watch the... Did he just... What is wrong with you? That's actually alright. The arms will come out to the side, but you can detach them from the body. It's basic construction at least. Okay. So we're actually gonna put on subtitles. Okay. Step by step. Okay, we're just gonna put this to the side. Oh, it's Sam the Unk. Yeah, I freaking love this guy. Hello, Snake! Long time no see. Okay, grab your Apple Pencil or... Okay, so we're gonna follow this guy. You know what? I'm gonna try the symmetry thing right now, and then we'll come back. I'm alive. Literally, me too. Is he? What are you doing? JK, I'm a ghost. Okay. So... I need to... edit drawing guide. Okay, symmetry. Okay, let's try this. My other issue that I have with symmetry is whenever I try to make a circle, it never looks like a circle. Like, yeah. That's the only other thing I don't like about symmetry. Remove page assist. No, I need it. I don't want to undo what I did. I need progress. Okay, I guess we're just gonna duplicate. Let's remove you. Sam is like the uncle of YouTube artists. His art is insane, but he breaks it down really easy for you. Somebody sent me this tutorial. I have not seen this tutorial. I don't think. Maybe? I need to go. I'm always... sorry, I'm always leaving, but have fun. Work hard. You got this. Thank you, Void. I will see more of your stuff on Instagram. Keep doing your stuff. Oh my god. He literally called us his nephews. Hold up. Look at this Chad. Happy New Year, my beautiful nephews. That is so funny. You literally were not kidding, Edhar. But yeah, no, I haven't seen a video in his in a hot second, but yeah, you'll see that I've watched some of his videos. Freaking love this guy to pieces. I think I watched him for like rendering art too. Okay. I am going to turn this off for 1 second. I thought for a minute this was Magma. No, Magma will be on Thursday. Sorry. I'm sorry. Not today. We call him Unk to tease him. He's 30 and he gets annoyed when you call him Unk. That's so funny. Anyways, hi, Ducky. It will be Thursday evening, so I do apologize. It will be happening this week, though, with the Magma stuff. Edhar, that's like for you in the morning, so I know that you come in for Magma occasionally. Sorry, Ducky. I had to rearrange my schedule some. Oh, what happened with my... Does it not? Oh. Anyways, good morning. What is your time zone, Ducky, so I can give you time conversions? The second video I sent you is easy and match with the manga style. Did you send me a second video? Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's look at that. We'll look at that one in a second. Okay, you know what? Let's just watch this. That's cool that they put out their I'm EST. Okay, so Ducky, it'll be on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. EST for you. For me, it's 7:30. I will have my schedule posted out later today, so you know what's going on for streams this week. I'll join a Magma eventually. Would love to. Dude, you like shock everybody with your skills. Like literally. It is so funny. I did move around my schedule for the week just because. Yeah, see, they do like a very angular thing. I just don't like the angular look. It's very easy to get stuck in the 3/4 precision. I can't even do that. I'm stuck in the, you do it in the front. You know? Jeez. 7, that's about the time my parents make me go to sleep. I wake up at like 5. No, PM. It'll be at 8:30 p.m. your time. That's why I sent you that, yeah, I think this is, she draws so cutely. Like, this is what I strive to, like, draw like. Ducky, in the weekdays, I do evening streams. I'm like 1 hour behind you. Oh, I'm sorry. Dude, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, well, bye, Ducky. We'll figure out the Magma things for maybe switching it up on Sundays. Oh god. Okay, pardon me, I gotta go blow my nose. Nobody wants to see that. Disgusting, I'm sorry. Is that what I need to do, is like trace over people? Honestly, that might help me. Because I think I really have to learn like basic anatomy, so let's just... Okay guys, I'm going to tell you, this is the only time I'm going to tell you this. It is okay to trace for art purposes, for learning. Trace first and then you draw it yourself first. Yes, I've actually done that before where I have traced over something and then I'll try to replicate it and then, you know, as long as you're not posted as yourself. I mean, I'm technically posting it to the world by having this stream out, but I understand. Let's just do art reference face. We'll just start off with that. I'm like, I can't tell who's human and who's not. She's pretty. I hope she's not AI. I'm just gonna screenshot that. Please don't take me to court. We will find somebody that is head on, though. Okay, so that's one. Front. I mean, I can't tell if this is AI or not. I assume not. She's really pretty. I'm gonna save her to something because she's... Oh, it's AI modified. Bruh. I feel like this should be illegal. Can you give me 1 second? I gotta go see what my cats are up to because I am going to cry. Stupid cats. Don't get cats. What should be illegal? I missed the plot. Having AI stuff on use AI as ref. No. Having AI on Pinterest whenever I'm like searching for people and not marking it as AI. Now, luckily, because like I said, this person that I found before, like this one's really pretty, but at least it says AI modified, you know? Okay, we're just gonna go back to a full screen here. She's super pretty too. AI modified. It's like, why are all the pretty people being AI modified? She's not AI modified. Well, she's pretty. We're gonna take her too. I really like her curls. I would like to learn how to draw like people with like curly hair because like my natural hair texture is like wavy and stuff like that. It was formed before, but at least they have the option to have no AI stuff. Still, you can't say for sure these days. Honestly, yeah. Is this AI? Ugh. Where do I go into my settings to like not make this AI? Okay, no, we have two. We have two. We have 2 images. That is enough for me. Let me just get that posted onto my canvas. Add, insert a photo. God, I'm about to just take pictures of my friends and be like, hey, let me draw your face. This is so interesting to look at. So look at this here, right? So right here, you can obviously tell, because according to my thing, that this shows like the middle part. And it's just interesting that you could tell that she looks symmetrical, but not at the same time. I mean, look at her nose. So it's just interesting to see that. And what did this person do? Okay, hold up. Let's look back at this video here. She human. Dude, I'm tired of having to look for images and then half of them are stupid AI. Because, like, sometimes I'll go out and, like, manufacturing, like, people that are manufacturing stuff are actually just using AI, and it's like, you actually have to look for a second, and sometimes it's hard to tell when something's AI when it's printed out. Like, I'm talking about, like, on a bag or something at, like, the grocery store, because it can be hard. You're like, is this AI? Is this real? It's stupid that we have to do this to, like, try to identify, oh, is this AI? I'm sure I've already done an AI rant. If not, I'll do an AI rant in the future. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Let me just share the whole thing because I'm not actually doing anything. Oops. Sorry. AI bro is getting crazy in X. Yes, there was a cosplayer, or I know it's been a problem in the cosplay community, where some person was dressed up in a certain way, and one person commented being like, oh, put this person in a bikini or make them like this, and it did it. I was like, dude, that's super uncomfortable. Never post your real face in X. I don't know if I have, but I don't really do much with Twitter, because Twitter sucks. I like using Blue Sky. Blue Sky is nice. I just wish there were some features from Twitter on their, like, polls. because I like to put up polls for certain things that I do. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, basic, accurate, simplified. Okay. We're just going to simplify it for right now. Only AI I like is Neurosama, the person that made the account, actually made the AI. See, that makes sense. Who's Neurosama? I've never heard of that person. Oops. Where do we copy the whole thing? Oh. The person running the account is actually made by the AI. Huh. Well, that's cool. There was another girl that she was like the first VTuber. First VTuber. Remember to drink water. I got some sort of water. And to have a fun stream. Hello, Fang Toad. That's such a cool name. Such a cool name. Debuted. Interesting. Yeah, she was like the first AI, or first whatever you want to count her as. I don't even know what. This is crazy. Okay, you know, we're not gonna go down the rabbit hole of this fun stuff. Okay. I am going to get rid of layered assisted. We are going to lighten her up a little bit and then get rid of drawing assist. And we're just gonna go ahead and start. Soda is 99% water. This is maybe true. Okay, so I really gotta get like my... See, like obviously it's not how her head looks, but I guess in this case I could just distort it to make it look... This is bad. BRB, I'm gonna eat breakfast. Sounds good. See you later, Sam. Ugh. It's like having to draw over people is probably even worse. Oh my god, it looks like she has like breathing tubes on. Neurosama is actually the most sub Twitch channel right now in the record for the biggest hype train. Really? Those are steps. It's actually difficult to do the simplified before knowing the accurate. Okay. Okay. Let's pull up this tutorial again. What happened? I'm so sorry. Really? Okay. Noted. Here we go. Let's just watch this. The accurate has the proportion curves and the angles. Okay. So, like, are they just, like, mapping out? I'm just gonna use this as an example. I mean, are they... Because, I mean, why can't I zoom in on this? So it's just, like, that? Where they're just, like... So they're just breaking down the shapes, I guess. Is what I'm understanding. You know, I have to look into more Neurosama, because I have never heard of that. So, like, mapping it out like that, I guess. Okay, so it looks like I'll have to do this, like, practicing more in my spare time, so you understand what you're drawing. Okay. So obviously this is overhang here, but we're just going to ignore that. Okay. So I guess with some of these shapes, like over here is like the main... I feel like mine's gonna end up being a little different, but obviously because this person is a different ethnicity, plus, you know, I think this is a dude. It's like you're learning to do a cake construction, then breaking it down into steps and modifying and making fancier cakes. I don't know if the cake analogy makes sense. No, it does. I feel like it's something like that when it comes to building things. I don't know how to explain it, but like with clay, to a point that you kind of have to break it down into smaller things and then you kind of blend it together for it to make sense. But no, this makes sense. See, this is why you guys are great artists, because you guys have learned, you know, same basics like crafting. That's kind of it. It's a little different. Well, sorta. I just kind of get into it and... Okay. So I'm just gonna, like, block it out. Does this look like the Superman symbol? I don't really know how Superman looks. Superman. Do they do the eyeball? This is kind of cool. Let me take another cough drop because this is not great. I've been almost sick for a week and I want to like cry. Gonna take a bath. BRB. Sounds good, Miggy. I will see you later. I know I should be taking this like one step at a time. I don't know. I'm just scared that this... I mean, this is gonna take practice for me to like sit here and study, I guess. Okay, so they like went across, but then it's like... Should I have just like made this... How many hours are you gonna stream? I'll be on for a while, so don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll be back by the time you're done, so... Like, am I supposed to bring this down and then, like... Nose that? See, like... I'm just gonna erase this for right now and... Work on the mouth, because that's something I'm comfortable with. I can't draw mouths, but... No, how do people do this, like, on paper? Do they just, like, try to... Like, this is easy to do... on digital art, obviously, but it's hard to... I presume this is hard to do on a traditional art. I mean, you could trace, I guess. It's just feels like it's different. Welcome back, Sam. Just note that we are currently tracing over a person for an art study. They use the black box. That... A light box. Ah. That sounds like a pain. I feel like trying to, like, understand this is... What they do the nose. Okay, I see. I should have just copied and pasted this person. So I could follow. Okay, we're just gonna try our best to try to replicate this as much as possible. Because, yeah, this is certainly something... Well, I do traditional, but I started with the construction rather than tracing. Intuitively, the portraits started turning out funky at first, but then eventually you get there. Okay. I have a sketchbook, so I should probably start using that to, like, get, you know, get used to this sort of stuff. I have no idea what this person's doing here. Do they just come up to the brow? Okay, and then... No, this is good, this is good. I wish some people would start out with this, you know, with explaining, like, what their methods were. Because you don't get this. Like they don't... They're just like, draw a circle and do this, you know? So, plus at least I can document this, you know, my journey of this. Oh, I see. So this is kind of like where it also helps with trying to render, I guess. Hold up. Okay, I got that part. Okay, so I think I did something here. I have no idea what this... It's like... One thing I've seen, which is a really cool trend, and I would probably like to do in the future, where it's like... Turning cat features into human... I don't know how to explain it, but somebody will like trace over a cat. Somebody will like trace some of the features of a cat. And then just like, and then from there like render it out to be more of a human. And it's just so interesting. People have done that with foxes and dogs too, which is fascinating to me. I've seen that on TikTok. I guess this is just gonna be like really weird at the start, just trying to do this. Do people do this with hands too? That's the other thing I really want to try to figure out, because hands are like the hardest part for me. Okay, this isn't gonna look right, but this is my first time doing this. Obviously this person knows what they're doing and I do not. God, help me, please. Nope, nope, that's not what we want from a brush. I'm sorry, what did you just do? Okay, here we go. Hands are basically like aliens. You treat the palm, the fingers, and the thumb as different beings. That's funny. I've never heard somebody say it like that. They're like aliens. Okay, I'm gonna try to treat this eye like how I did up here. I kind of broke this up into like 3 different shapes. And then like down here they just kind of roundly did it. And then it's like, whoop. I don't like how this one turned out. We'll just round you out a little bit. Okay, so then they... I'm sorry, I just like missed like 3 steps. What's cool is watching these things all connect. Connect a little bit, you know? And then I guess they rounded this out. Okay, then what are we doing here? Line over here. Why don't we have the line over here? Megan, I will keep watching. I'm done playing for now. CCV, just watch as you can. Like I said, I'm not... Don't worry about it. It's so interesting that we're breaking up the cheekbone, like over here, where it's like, I think this is the bone. I'm sorry, I don't know anatomy very well. But then it's like you have like the fleshy part. So, you know, just something that I picked up on. I should probably learn anatomy while I'm at it. Is that stuff that people do? That they'll just learn anatomy? Like scientific anatomy to like figure out like what is what? Think of this tutorial as teaching you how to break down the face into planes. Okay. Yeah, because it's like, once I actually have like a physical thing, I can try to do this again, so then I at least have like a reference. Okay, this is where they're losing me. Anatomy comes eventually. I'm still learning. Well, yours still looks great. Okay. So I guess at this point I'm just having to figure out where the skull is. Okay. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like the hair. I have no idea what this other... Okay, well, that looks like something. I have no idea what this line is for. Because I'm more to animation, anatomy is kind of crucial, but I fail miserably at times. You know what's good to hear is that other artists struggle. Like, I'm not saying that, like, you know what I mean. I hope. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just good to hear. Because when people hear that, like, oh, you do art, and, like, people will put out good art, you know, they'll be like, oh, well, you can't be bad. And it's like, no, we fail. Like I showed you guys with my sketching before, that I sometimes have to do 3 or 4 passes. Like, this was an art trade, or, an art trade I did in my Discord community for a thing, you know. I mean, it's something, but... Time lapse replay. I mean, so I did sketch 1, sketch 2, and then I went back and did, like, a 3rd sketch, you know, so it's just, like... You know, that fun stuff. Okay, what about Sakura? Sakura is not happening yet. Please, I need to work on drawing people first. It'll happen eventually. I literally need to learn the basics. I struggle, Megan. Trust me, I can show you crap art I've made as well. Oh no, I believe it. I believe it. That actually looks sick. Yeah, that took a while. That took a while, but that was for like a holiday thing that we were doing in my Discord. No human art is bad human art. This is also fair. But see, like, it's just things like this on my streams where I'm trying to show off, like, I'm starting from somewhere. You know, I am literally learning from the ground up. You know, we have to start somewhere. We're all not born being perfect at, you know, being able to draw people. Okay, I still have no idea what the separation and head stuff is. We'll just go ahead and make this a little higher, maybe. I'm officially quit making music and I will now work on YouTube. Why'd you stop making music? Your music was actually pretty good. Okay, we're just gonna... I don't know if this looks any better, but if I gotta shrink this down a little bit, I will. Oh, kind of looks like that. What kind of content do you plan on doing, CCV? You know, I'm trying to get back into a regular schedule of trying to get videos out. The problem is that me being sick has put a halt in everything because I literally can't do anything until my voice is back and, you know, everything else. So I'm working with what I'm able to until I'm able to get my other stuff out because I need my stupid voice. Okay, I don't know what's going on with these ear things, but it's definitely throwing me off a little bit. That's the other thing about people, you know, is that their stuff is not symmetrical. Give me 1 second to blow my nose. Gaming, music. You just said that you were stopping to make music because I have nothing to talk about. I felt that. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I am re-uploading. Ooh, okay. These ears don't look good. I know, do art too. I'm trying to promote people to do art because everybody's like, man, I wish I learned how to do art. Literally, I started taking on an attitude of what's stopping you, just start doing it, you know? So I've just carried on from there. Okay. Where are the ears positioned? I'm sorry, I keep getting so sidetracked on things. My problem is that I'm trying to pick up every skill that I can because I like learning as much as I can. Where are my ears? Here are my eye. Okay, I don't know. I'm over here struggling trying to figure out where my ears are. This is just something I've never thought about, is staring at humans and trying to study their anatomy. Okay, here we go. No! Okay, so we got the neck. The other thing that it's just like, when I'll start like working on something, I will like panic a little, like not panic, but it's like I want to be able to do like full bodies. Yeah, I want to be able to like do like all this cool full body art. It's just I hate doing just like here up because I want to do like all the other, or like half up at least, you know. I don't want people to, I don't know, that's just the art I want to do eventually, but I gotta start with like the head stuff and like practice that. The top of the ears line up with your eye line, usually if you're looking straight on. Okay. Okay. So theoretically, my ears are still too low. Grr. We will get here. I just don't want them being too high because I just feel like that might be a little awkward. Okay, well I just moved them up a little bit more. We'll just put it back. Okay. So I get that she's doing other angles. We will not be worrying about that yet. Hello, Blue Sun. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Welcome to my struggles. To the middle of the... Oh, wait. I mean each of the ear to the middle of the eye. Wait, what? So I need to move them up at the top of the ear to the middle of the eye. Okay. We'll just leave it for now. Okay. So then she goes in, and I know that hers is black. I just like using color, so I'm just gonna use like a dark pink or something. Okay, like a grayed out pink. And I personally like to use like a watercolor brush or something. That might do. You were fine before, I'm sorry. No, you're good. You're good. Also, Blue Sun, pardon me. I am still coming over a cold, so... Okay, so... Maybe I should just be using, like, maybe a regular water brush. Is that too dark? That feels too dark. I will... Should I do a Q&A? I would say go for it. Yeah, that's what I did. I know a lot of people wait for like milestones. I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna do my own Q&A, which I did. Sorry. You'll need to ask me stuff, so you'll have to have people ask you. I don't know. I don't really know what kind of questions people ask. I'm just like, come up with stuff for me, cause... Or just find like a random Q&A online to like follow. At least you guys can't see this, so we're just gonna zoom in on homie here. Okay, so they're doing this like middle part. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like the shadows. and whatnot, so no rude. But yeah, I don't know, I'm like, I'm not waiting for milestones to do stuff, I'm just kind of doing them, you know? Oh, I didn't do the eyelid. Well, this person doesn't really have eyelids. Oh, no, why did I do it on one but not the other? Hold up. Give me 1 second. I goofed so hard. Bear with me a second. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what brush I was using. Okay. Yeah, I know that some people of Asian descent that they have like the monolid, which I didn't realize how popular it was for people to get surgery like once they finish high school to have like the double lid because it's seen as youthful. So it's definitely something that you learn as you know, learn about different races and stuff like that. Why when I chat everything do dead silent? I don't know. I don't know. Most of the people that are here are more just... Hello! Hello, Zag. How are you? It's been a while. I mean, we spoke. We spoke, during like the holidays and stuff like that, but what should I ask you? He just wants to do a fun little Q&A. What is this? What is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? CCV. Okay, back to the stupid gray. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Okay. So we're gonna go back to coloring. I'm not gonna lie, this does kind of help kind of have everything broken down for me. Okay, so we got this nose over here, this part, which I goofed, but whatever. Why an ice dragon, not a fire dragon? Y'all need to say it in chat. I am not able to right now typing unless I hello Sky, how are you? Just type it for me for the my question I asked you. Anyways, hi Sky. Sky of Dumbs. Working on trying to figure out how to draw people. Send prayers and help, please. Yeah, this definitely helps kind of having this broken down, so thank you for this. Thank you, CCV. I'm confused on why we are coloring. Try to color where you've made the mark. For an example, the nose. Just do under the line. Under the line marks. Oh, crap. I'm doing this on the wrong layer, bro. I hate when that happens. Doing good. I can't wait for the Secret Santa reveals. Me neither. I'm actually putting like a whole presentation about it. I'm putting a whole presentation together about it for Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a two-part stream where it's going to be my creative character and then also the Artful Holotrade. So it's pretty much what people's guesses are going to be, who, and then like who they had and just kind of explaining it and that fun stuff. Trying to color where you made the mark. For an example, on the nose, just do under the line marks. So you mean like under here? I'm a little confused on why we're like coloring the ears. I will make a post. Do it. Make a post. It's so interesting that some people will not have... What do you mean we're not coloring? I'm coloring. What? No, I'm just following what this person's doing so I have a grasp of something. Okay. They colored this here. I'm not understanding why we're shading certain parts. Like the upper lip, I kind of get. They kind of... What just happened? A little bit under here. Why did they go in and shade some more? We're separating the planes so then the darker ones are downwards or... Oh, okay, okay. Did I just, like, miss something? Okay, where did these shadows come from? I'll take a look at it in a second. CCV. Okay, so then it's, like, right here. I understand, like, certain things that we're... Just make you a little bigger. I'll go ahead and make this darker in a second. Oh, I forgot to do the side cheek marks. Interesting. This is so cool. I don't understand this part here about how they got there. They just kind of skipped it. They shouldn't just assume I know. Because I don't. I don't really know the purpose of them doing this here. It'll most likely be lit from above, so downward faces have... it's likely lit from above, so down-facing planes have shadows. Which one don't you know? So, like, right here, there's nothing. And then... Wait. Shadows just appear here. Why? It's just the only thing I don't understand. But no, I get what you're saying, Edhar. I get what you're saying. Okay, so we have that. Like the cheek, like... Give me a second. Stupid mouse. Like, right here. Hello, Elena. How are you? Give me a second, I gotta blow my nose again. Your cheeks when you have side profile. Oh. No, but like this part right here, it's like... I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I see, I see. Faces, I love faces. Dude, I'm currently trying to find Pinterest side profile. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Okay, so I've made this darker. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Let me see what I was sent. For anyone that's wanting to join this Q&A for Kinomoto, feel free to ask any questions. They are quite a fan of Card Capture Sakura. I will have to add to this later as I am in the middle of stream. But no, for the most part, I'm doing good. I am sick. Didn't know she's on stream right now. Sam, you always know I stream to everybody. The small triangle you see on the model, beneath the drawing, which is more accurate, you don't need to put a shadow there. Oh, okay. We're just gonna leave without it. We're just going to ignore it. I have no idea what this is either. Okay. Cool, I'll check it out. Okay, back to... Nope, wrong thing. I'm so sorry. Sam, where? And then, Elena, not you. Okay. Anyways, back to tutorial. Yeah, you're doing good there. Okay, we're just gonna leave this here. I am going to darken this. So we can see it a bit better. Oh, you know what? Not yet. Not yet. I gotta color in part of the cheeks a bit more, because that's what Homie did in their video. You know, we're just gonna turn my line art into being black. That looks more professional. Goodbye. Goodbye, CCV. I will see you later. Okay, so just God, I hate the black, but whatever. Looks better, I guess. Oh, you guys can't see the video. Okay. So next up is... I just love them doing the eyeballs here. We're just gonna go ahead and do this in black. Oh, I should probably follow the girly. Her eyes. Oof. We're gonna make you not as dark. Okay, whatever. Oh crap. What did you send me, Miggy? Oh, you sent me a Pinterest thing. Okay. Hold up. I don't see Sam on my phone. What? Was that it? Hello, Rai. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm at, like, hopefully the tail end of my cold. It started with, like, having razor sharp throat with a cough, which turned into me having a lot of congestion, which turned into having a stuffy nose, and I wanted to die. Oh, okay. That's really cool. That Jennifer Lawrence? Oh, I should be looking at celebrities. Because at least I know they're real. But no, we're doing art studies to figure out how to draw people today. Just so you're in the loop. Lol. We'll say relatively the same age for the 6 races. Oh, okay. Is it okay to trace over children to figure out how to draw them too? In case if I ever need to draw that. It doesn't look bad. Sorry, I keep popping off. As long as you don't post it as original art. Can I post this though, but like sharing the original image though? Because I just want to show like my progress on things. Like that should be fine, right? As long as I find the original person for this. I feel like that's okay as long as I'm mentioning this as an art study. Girl, you should rest. I am good. Jeez, I hope you're at the end of your cold. That's, I think, where I'm at. That's where I think I'm at. I've been doing a lot of work, very tired and overworked and overwhelmed. Yet, I'm gonna save this person. I like this person. But yeah, no, I felt that, right? I felt that. Well, I've had to put, like, videos on hiatus for right now. I mean, I know I put one out yesterday, but... lag. Thank you, you too. Is it my internet? Yeah, that's good. Show the original study with the original image. Yeah, so I'll credit the YouTuber that kind of helped me with this. Okay, let's do this with another one. This is kind of good practice, I guess. So we'll start blocking out the shapes. Just because I want to, you know, show where I'm making progress. We're just going to delete this first thing I did because I wasn't happy with that. I'm going to make this like its own category over here of just me learning stuff. That's from my Wi-Fi issues. Okay, I didn't know if it was me because we've had some lag issues with me. I'm trying to figure out how to get better internet because I'm in the room next to where the internet box is, and internet sucks sometimes. Well, goodbye, Rye. I will catch you later, and I hope you get a lot of rest. Because I think you need, I know that you've been taking a bit of a break. I think just to, that's what it felt like for me last month, was kind of taking a break. See you later, alligators. In a while, crocodile. Okay, let's do another one of those. Oh, nope. I need to get used to like doing other proportions too, or whatnot. Okay, we are going to... I feel like I should be signing some of this off, but I haven't found like a good signature for anything yet. So, okay, screen size. Okay, so let's do that again. Insert a file. Nope. Add, insert a photo. Okay, we're gonna do her. I really hope she's not AI. If she's AI, somebody please let me know and we will stop this immediately. Okay, so we're gonna put up this tutorial again because she had like a 3/4 side view. What about meow y? Meow, wait, how would I even pronounce that? Meow plus by. I will look into that to figure out how to have a good goodbye. Well, I've been ending my stuff in audios. I've been doing that since I've been doing more YouTube stuff. Just because I am half Spanish, so it's just kind of like the meowdy is a combination of me being from Texas and then my cat stuff, and then the audios is my Spanish side. It's AI. People are saying that it's not. We're just gonna continue for now. Worst case, someone tells me it's AI, and then I'm gonna cry. Okay, so how did this person... Of course, they don't show us how they broke down their shapes, so I guess I'm on my own on this one. We're gonna start out with the eyes, I guess. No, it's not AI. You safe girl. Yeah, I'm just gonna start, like, using celebrities. I'm gonna do some pink again, just because it makes me feel happy. Doing pink. I really like her eyelashes. I wish I had, like... I know it's probably just, like, makeup or whatever, but... I'm not gonna lie, kind of like her eyelashes like that. Okay, so this is my first time doing this without it. Redraw it and then steal the AI. The texture skin is real and not glass polish. You went straight to 3/4 brave, Megan. Should I not? Should I just redo the other one? Okay, let's try to find another head on. No, you're right. I shouldn't. I should get used to this and then start working on the other sides. Okay, let's do another straight on. Okay. So we have... Yeah, she... Sorry, I thought it would be simple, but I guess not. Okay. Head reference. That's our Megan. Nope, nope, we're going back. This one's so cute. This one's not AI, right? I see skin texture. Hello, my cat. I love that he likes to hang up here with me. Oh, he's gone. I am over being sick. Okay, yeah. Okay. She's so pretty. My only thing is how do I... But for safe celebrities, a lot better. I think of celebrities that I like. Let's do her, though. I like her. I'm just gonna do her for right now, because I think she's really pretty. But yeah, celebrity, didn't even think about that. But To be fair, I know that you do a lot of, like, you'll take inspiration from celebrities and models, which I love. Okay, insert a file. And her eyelashes, yeah, literally. I love her vibe. I love everything about her. Insert a photo. Okay, let's try to make this one, like, full screen. You can turn off AI on the app. I was trying to figure that out earlier. Somebody told me that, and I just didn't get around to it, so we'll worry about that for later. Okay, there we go. So now I have the whole thing to work with. I know I should be turning it sideways, but I know there's an urge to develop super quickly, and I can feel that. I went through that. I still go through it, but I draw a retriever with a reference and then try to draw a pug without one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, references are not a problem, you know, unless I'm, like, used to drawing, like, I'll use an example that you guys have seen. So, like, my first created character, or my second one, was, where is he? Kochi. Obviously, I have drawn him so many times. I mean, obviously, his design has changed a little bit from the OG. Hold up. Where is it? I drew him. He was really popular during Art Fight last year. Just when I brought him back for something. Whatever. Anyways. You know, I drew that. You know, I've still working on this one. But, you know, you get the idea that I've gotten comfortable with getting him drawn. This was him during Christmas. Yes, he is from my game. He was actually a character I made that we added to our created character. So, or that we're adding in, or he's the main character of the game, which I think we're almost done with, like, the main mechanic of getting him to, actually, I can show you guys a update. Give me a second to pull up the video. I got a screen recording of my boyfriend doing a test thing on it. He struggled a little bit. So that was me in chat. But yeah, as you can see, he was messing with stuff here, trying to get the gradient going. And yeah, so this was our progress from the last stream. He hasn't added the bends yet, but we're getting there. And yeah, I asked my boyfriend, I was like, what is this blue? He's not in the color palette. Then I found out my boyfriend was just color picking. I said, absolutely not. You guys use Unity? Yes. Yeah, that says Unity. So, it's coming along. He says that it should be relatively almost done, but let me see. It's taken a bit. Well, I mean, he also programs for a living, so I get it. I get it that he doesn't want to program games all day, like after he gets off work. So, I understand. But yeah, I should have more updates hopefully soon. I'm gonna be working on a devlog, just kind of talking about like what we've done with the game so far. It's just with me being sick, I can't. I was literally about to copy this. No, stop. I like that her eyelid, or her, this thing right here is more defined, her eyelid. So that definitely helps me. I do have this up to kind of help me a little bit, but just so I have like something to look at. But I'm not playing it, I'm just, yeah. You've never seen a person run a, I'm sorry, what? Oh, good development. I can feel him programming can suck the life out of you at times. Well, I get it. You know, like, I work in IT, and the moment I'm off the clock, I don't want to come home and have to, you know, I hate that. I'll be getting off work, and then people are like, oh, well, I have a question about my computer. I'm like, No. Don't talk to me. Look, she's got like this under thing going on right here. This might just be a me thing. And then I'm just gonna... But yeah, I just, you know, the moment I'm off the clock, I don't want to have to keep doing my day job. And I get that's kind of his thing, except it's programming, you know. It's programming a video game, which was actually what he went to school for. So I get it, but it's just, it's interesting. Let me see. But, you never seen a person run, on Discord server when they delete it because they got doxxed from random user. Also, they'll hide from the stalker. What? What do you mean? No, I have not seen that before. Don't hide. Just try to get rid of them. Yeah, but your game looks like really cool. I mean, we're making strides, you know, towards our game, of course. Okay, I still haven't figured out the whole nose thing, but we'll get there. Okay, here we go. I'm so glad I have like direction from you guys today, so thank you. You guys have given me a very good starting point on stuff. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of bring it back here a little bit, and then... Because, yeah, I would have found a tutorial and then cried. I know people have done this with, like, animals, where they will try to, you know, that they'll break up the shape some to like, help them. And I've done that before. I actually did that super early on last year, where I tried to break up shapes from that, and then didn't get very far. So, you know, that's a thing. But, I'm just gonna play this person's video a little bit more to help me. Okay, so I kind of understand the nose thing now. Just a little bit. It's actually really good practice, though. What do you mean? You're doing good. Thank you. Like I said, I'm trying to get help from you guys, you know, or from anybody, which I'm glad that I've met so many talented artists, you know. That's what I do when I want to draw sheep better. I want to see your sheep. Cheese goddess. Elena. Sorry, in my heart you will forever be cheese goddess. The breaking up. Animals with shapes. Oh. Yeah, that was a super long time ago. And I gave up because I was, like, upset with myself for, like, not being good. I was like, this is awful. I hate this. So, noted that that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. Now I understand how they got this shape up here. I was so confused. That's a daily struggle on my end, too. I am the cheese goddess. You are the cheese goddess. But I mean, I'll get there. Like, I don't want to draw, like, realistic people or anything, but they say you need to understand anatomy first. I just didn't want to. I just, like I said, yeah, I was like, no, I'm gonna draw anime people. Well, guess where that got me? Freaking nowhere. But no, this is some good practice. Plus, I think this is kind of therapeutic for me anyway, so, you know. So I don't actually have to, like, it's not that I'm not having to think about it, but at least it's, like, feels like it's gonna be, like, repetition and whatnot. I've seen a person, they're on Unveil, and they check their Discord and make some friends. I didn't know they deleted the server because random person had, have person's info and dumped them all over in which I was confused. Oh, that's crazy. Well, luckily, I think we have enough active people in the server that they would be able to, you know, kick them out, but yeah. I'm not too worried about that happening, at least now. I'd say the first thing to do is delete it before too many people see it. I also don't know how big that Discord server was. But you need to know the basic foundations first. I'd say it's more like construction than anatomy. It's like drawing a box. This is fair. This is fair. What you do is correct compared to where I start. No, but your stuff was good. Your stuff was good. I liked it. We all start somewhere. But the advice that you give me is advice I will carry on to help other people. Because, you know, obviously. But I know that it's going to take time and practice for me to get somewhere. But that's where we're at. So I think what I'm going to do is take the opportunity, since I have the ability to do digital art, is to practice, you know, tracing on here, and then try to get a sketchbook and try to do it on there, so that I'm forced to have to construct it, I guess, without actually being able to trace. Like that will force me. You seen wolf walkers? I have not. Like stylized is I'm so sorry, give me a sec. God, this cold sucks. Like stylish is easy, but basics is hard. This is true. And they say, oh, you need to start with anatomy, and a lot of people don't want to start with there. If you feel exhausted drawing basic, you can draw anything you want on the side. Well, like, I'm still gonna keep doing, like, my weekly, like, creative character stuff that I do, you know? We'll probably gear it more towards, like, animals and, like, things I'm comfortable with drawing. You know? Like, we'll still do this sort of stuff, but yeah, I don't know, we'll just for now. I do want to work on chibis on the side, so I might actually do that too, just to, as a separate thing, but just kind of, you know, do multiple art studies and whatever. I love drawing in my sketchbook, but I don't like showing it to people because I don't want people to be influenced by my art. Really? I know, it's so weird. I've never heard of somebody saying that. Well, like, I want to be influenced by, you know, other people, but no, I get it. I think my hardest problem was actually trying to find my art style, but I'm getting there. I wouldn't say that I think stylized only works once you know the basics. You can make a cool looking cake, but if you don't have the right ingredients, it's going to turn into a weird pie. No, this is true. This is very true. Okay, let me pull this up. But see, I'm so glad that I'm not being judged for doing this. And the internet, unfortunately, is full of children. And so obviously they are going to be the ones to judge you, because obviously they think that if you do art, you got to be perfect at it. I don't think I did this on my original go through right here, which was this part right here, this middle part. But, you know. Hello, Killaby. How are you? Sorry, I've been out sick literally the last week. I had streams lined up, and then I'm still, like, recovering from being sick, but tomorrow I'll have a craft stream and whatnot. So hopefully we'll be back to the streams tomorrow. This is ridiculous that I'm still sick. I'm like, it's been almost a week. We should not judge hard workers. You should not be judged. Thank you. No judgment from me, I understand. No, I'm getting around to it, you know. Like I said, last year I just wanted to see if I'd actually stick with drawing. Obviously, I picked it up as a hobby for streaming, so it's kind of like something I felt like I had to stick with a bit, so it kind of forced me to do that a little bit. But I mean, obviously I could have stopped at any point, but I'm good, just relaxing and possibly hungover. Don't mind me, I'm learning how to draw people. Just a disclaimer, I can do art. Somewhat. See, art. I mean, look at him. He's beautiful. Do you stream on other platforms? Yes, I am over on Twitch as well. For anyone that doesn't know, I multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch. Twitch, please don't shadow ban me, because I know that they do that occasionally. For people mentioning the Red app. But I will not, you won't catch me dead on TikTok is super strict and I'm good. I don't want to have to keep up with that, so we're just, and then YouTube doesn't give a crap, but just wanted to give a heads up that I can possibly hungover. God, hangovers are the worst. I don't really get them though. I also don't drink a lot, so. Hey, I can barely draw a stick figure, so I'm pretty impressed at anyone doing art. I am certainly doing my best. Certainly doing my best. I could never do people very well, so I said this is the year that I am doing it. And I have the lovely support of other people that can do art. You should see some of these people in chat, Killaby. They are, like, great at stuff where I am not, at least to their level yet. I'm gonna, good luck with the faces. I'm a dip. It's pretty late here. Well, goodbye, Edhar. Thank you for coming on, and I appreciate your tips and tricks for today. You were here for a while, so I appreciate you sticking around. I will see you next time. Oh, sorry. Girl, your progress, like, a lot. That's what my friend said. My friend from, like, middle school, because she used to do all the art stuff whenever we had projects together. And, yeah. I'm impressed with her stuff, you know. I drew a guy once and it actually looked great, but the art teacher accidentally threw it away. He felt bad, so he automatically gave me an A. Dude, I think my art teacher felt bad for me. It was required at my high school to take it. And I just wasn't great at it. Like, yeah, we'll just say that. But I think I passed with a B. It was, like, required. I was like, for a required class, you're being kind of hard. And I wasn't great at that either. I could try to find an old thing I did back in high school. This is, like, in the archives of my personal Instagram that I've taken down. You want to see my progress while you watch stream? Yes, show me. Let me see, archives. But yeah, so this is why I encourage tracing, is because I'm currently tracing over a person to try to learn, like, face anatomy. Gosh, how long ago was this? Yeah, like, I honestly tried doing art stuff back in high school. I just failed incredibly bad. So this was like, so this is a bird that I did. I don't know, well, you guys can see that, but yeah, bird. And then I did more shading on it because some person was like, oh, what if you did, like, better shading? I'll have to post this on the Discord, but you guys get the idea. I think after that I, like, quit at art. Girl, that bird, you talented, dude. This was back in high school. I should have stuck with it, but I was desperately trying to do art, and I just... Girl, you hide it from me? This is like a decade ago. I was desperately trying to do art as a kid because I struggled so hard. And I just kept giving up, and that's why I'm like, I'm not giving up. My art teacher told me that I should draw fingernails over and over to the point that it's engraved in my brain. That is wild. fingers? What? Well, thank you guys. Yeah, I'll share that, be like, oh, throwback to like this thing that I did. Because yeah, I felt so discouraged. I have other art things I've done. They just, yeah. Like for real. Maybe I'll like come back and like do more like, I don't want to say like realistic sketching, because I think that like the requirement was that we were supposed to like take a realistic picture and try to draw it or something. Oh, by the way, okay, let me take a look. Oh my god. Oh, I cannot see it. I'm sorry, I kept drawing and you guys didn't tell me. Look at this. So Miggy's been working on these things and I've been obsessed with the stuff. Can I show off the other thing that you did? That you sent me because it looked really good. No idea where my my daughter's pretty great at art. No idea where she gets it from. Well, I would say probably from you a little bit, because you know, you do the Gangnam stuff, which takes creativity that not everybody has. What did I get tagged in? Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about before, where people were taking animals and then like drawing over them to like make people. Mickey, where is it? I'm about to kill my cats. Okay, here we go. So this is a GIF tuber, which looks amazing. It's like an in-between between a PNG tuber and a VTuber. And it's so cute. I love the colors that he used. So, I really love the ocean. That's like my favorite part. And the crown's really cute too. Okay, back to the art though. But I am impressed with everybody that does any form of art. Okay, but I'm gonna need a second. I gotta go grab my cat. Yeah, absolutely obsessed with everybody's stuff when it comes to art. But I'm like, even if it looks bad, just keep doing it, you know? That's all. I'll never discourage somebody from trying to do art, because I'm like, we all gotta start somewhere. You know, I mean, I showed you guys stuff from like a decade ago because I felt bad. I was like, I can't do art. And I had potential. I should have stuck with it, and I didn't, and that's what I'm so mad at myself for. That if I spent the last decade actually trying to do art, I'd probably be, you know, good, you know, right now. And not being a struggling artist. That's my biggest thing I'm mad at myself for, but it's fine. That's why we just pick up and, you know, nothing's gonna hold me back now. We're just doing it. I don't really know how this head's gonna look. That perch you drew is awesome. Not just good. I tried. I'll try to find other stuff that I've done. I don't know. You guys see my struggle. But yeah, that's what I really need to focus on, is just more. I know your ears are a little more flat, but it's fine. But yeah, I gotta get back into like drawing on pencil and paper and just trying to expand out my art stuff. At least you're still doing it plenty more time to grow and sharpen your skills. This is true. This is true. I'm just, like I said, I just felt like there was a lot of missed time, but I just, like, I would try art for 2 weeks or like for a week, see no improvement, and then quit. Like, that was my problem. But it's fine. Like what you guys said, we will pick up from where we were at, and like I said, last year was like the year to see if I would actually enjoy art, and I do. I feel like she's got dimples going on that I did not account for. Okay. So let's see how this looks. This is certainly something. Let's clean this up over here to try to make this a little more symmetrical. That's gonna bother the crap out of me. Okay, there we go. Whatever. Good enough. You know, my art styles, the dudes I compare to the anime girls I've drawn. A big difference. Yeah. I definitely understand. I didn't pick up my hobby until 2019. I missed 10 years of the hobby. And so, you know, like, crafting has always been something I've been, like, good at, I guess. And, yeah, I don't know. I just needed to... I just needed the art aspect of all of this. But I'm glad that I've picked this up, and this will definitely help me in the long run. Give me 1 second. I need my voice back. This is killing me. Okay. Let's start shading this. I am going to make this black again. I hate that this looks better black than, like, me going and shading it, because it looks like Garbo when I start shading it in pink. But I tell people it's never too late to start picking up a hobby. Like, I picked up ice skating, you know, in the last year, over a year ago. I had to put it on hiatus for this upcoming session because I missed signups because I was sick. So, you need to take a rest for tomorrow or the next day. If not, your voice will be gone. It's been like half here, half there. It's been stupid though, having to deal with this. I'm over being sick. And then my poor boyfriend's getting sick. Pink, should I go back to the pink? Okay. Well, we'll keep it pink. I just didn't like the pink. Okay, that's too dark. I thought that by me making it less saturated would help me. We'll just go back in and desaturate it, because that's what this person does. But yeah, no, definitely drink your medicine. You don't have to worry about that. I've been taking my stuff. Unfortunately, since it's a cold, there's not much I can do except just tough it out. And of course I did this on the wrong layer. I'm, luckily I've been able to work from home for like the last week and stuff like that. Don't forget warm ginger and black tea. I do have black tea, not the ginger, but honey definitely is great with it. Tea sounds delicious right now. Let's all make tea. I think we all need it. Also, stay home, don't get sick. I don't know why this side is not matching with this side. We're just gonna move on. It still looks cool, so, you know. Oh, and then if you don't like the pink, keep it black, so sorry. No, let's keep it pink. I like color. I like color. Better black tea. Yeah, I do got black tea. I actually drink black tea with sugar as, like, when I make sweet tea at home. Whenever you guys see me in my fancy wine glasses, I'll you know, have it with that. I'd love to know what I just did, but wasn't good. Okay. Okay, that looks bad. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, this is super cool. This is like a fun challenge. That magenta looks good. I like the color. I was trying to do this before and I felt really bad about it. I didn't want to do anything with it. My best friend brought me some honey from France and I'm hooked. Ooh. I haven't been to France in a while. I was like a child. When I was 10, I went to Paris. I feel like Paris is overrated. But that sounds really good. Do you eat oranges, the pink and blood flavors from normal seedless ones? I just prefer regular oranges. I do not like the blood ones. Those just taste weird to me. I don't think I've had the pink ones, but I do like grapefruits. Well, depends. The grapefruit ones are kind of hit or miss with me. So yeah, definitely. Hello! Hello, Trust Falls. Art looking good. Thank you. Well, I had to trace this from a reference, but we are doing art studies today, but thank you. Trustful Art. That's such a cool name. Her family is often there, so she goes back often. I'd love to go someday. I feel like France is really nice. Just like in general. It's just Paris in general just feels very overrated. But yeah, no, I'm having to learn people pretty much from the ground up. So that's what we're doing today to kind of get me back into doing this. So I keep explaining myself for people that are coming on. I just feel like they're missing out, you know. Girl, right now I'm obsessed with Heated Rivalry, the Canadian series. I have not actually heard of the show. I've actually, while I've been sick, I actually binged watched most of the rest of My Hero Academia. I got like a few more episodes before the end of it. Oh, do not search it here. Okay. Okay. Noted. Oops. Where is my art thing? But it's not PG-13. All is good. Even if I wanted the stream to be like 18 plus, YouTube would still come for me. I've heard of Heated Rivalry. People, please don't Google that. I don't need to be sued. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna go over it with this to... I like your rainbow giraffe. Thank you. He is getting a name change. He's gonna have like the longest name ever because people have recommended so many good names, and I will probably have future streams where we're doing stuff for him. Like somebody was telling me about these things that like furries do, I guess. Give me a second to... Like girls in hockey game go crazy. Huh. Badge art, furry. Let me see, screen display. Somebody was saying I should make one for my giraffe. For fun. So I'll probably draw that up in the future for fun. Hello, Maddie! Let me see. Have you seen Orange is the New Black? I saw 2 episodes and then never finished. This was years ago when it came out. Dude, I have so many things up. I'll probably watch Sam at some point to get his stuff done. Too, for more tutorial help, but this has been helpful. So, thank you, Miggy. Did I like this? I did. So many new people show up. Yes! Trustful Art is another person that does, what do you call it? That does art streams. And Maddie is someone that came on for my craft stream last week that I believe also crochets and might do art. So, we also have a sister named Megan, so, and it's so funny. Like, small world. Sorta. I managed to get both my dogs in my room. I just woke up. Nice! Why are we over-coloring this again? Okay, so they lighten that. Okay, so they did around the eyes again. I love that so many new people joined. Just I'm excited to love it, girl. Thank you. Whoop. Okay, that's probably as good as these eyeballs are getting. Maddie, just to explain, I can't draw people very well, so I'm doing art studies and whatever. Okay, so I've done that. Let me just clean this up a little bit. Okay. Are we not gonna color up here? Alright. I moved to YouTube. All is good. Okay. And then I'm actually going to use this color probably. That is not a color. That was the eraser tool. Oh, let me pull this back. I feel like I need to do this with another brush. And on a different layer. But, yep, I'm tracing. Please don't come after me. This is for art stuff. So, whoop. Okay, she looks a little demonic here, but maybe we'll tone it down a little bit. Let's do that again and use the color I was using before. Okay, that feels better. That feels better. I think my biggest challenge is I'm gonna have to sit here and try to source who these people are that I used for my references today. Oops, that is cursed. And there we go. Oh, did she shadow underneath? No, but I feel like we should do that. I'm gonna go ahead and shadow. I know the whole point is to do the face, but we will shadow this myself. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go into this layer and try to darken that a little bit. I don't really know how good this looks, but sorry I stepped away. All is good. Hello, I don't know what to call you. SHZH, what? Let me go to your channel and figure out what to call you. Go to... Oh my god, I don't even know what to call you. Shazah. Okay, fun fact, in Greek myth, the sirens were comparisons and possibly even lesbian lovers of the goddess Persephone. If you're interested, the source I used was... Oh no, I believed you. I believed you. Anyways, hi. Oops. Let's just see how this looks to see if I need to... Oh, I used the wrong color pink. That sucks. Megan, are you using a drawing pad? I'm actually using an iPad. I'm just directly plugged in. I used to have a Wacom drawing tablet back in the day. it didn't get much use because my issues with drawing. As I've explained about my art journey. Okay, we are going to try this again. My Christmas gift to myself finally came in. It took over a month to deliver. Ooh. What did you buy yourself? Your Christmas gift to yourself. Honestly, I just told my boyfriend this is what I want, and he just kind of got it for me. But, yeah. I would like to try other art programs and whatnot. At some point, just be like, oh look, I created this thing and, you know. I think you're making good progress. I like your art style. Thank you. I have spread my knowledge. My work here is now finished. Well, thank you for coming in. I will see you maybe in the future. Have you seen Turkey's IRL? Yes. A nice third-party Gundam kit. why did it take over a month to come in? I will show you guys my YouTube video of how I got to see turkeys. I don't think it's up, but a long time ago there was this bird that me and my brother found that we oh hello. That we found just like a bird that was hurt, so we took it to like this bird hospital, and there were these turkeys, and many years ago I got this really bad quality video of my brother trying to talk to them, and it was really funny. Let me try to find it. I'm falling asleep again. Well, have a good night then. Go to sleep, don't worry about it, Maddie. The third-party kit that came from China instead of Japan, and the holidays slowed it down. Give me a second to find it. Here we go, turkey talk. It's really bad quality, by the way. This was like filmed on a BlackBerry. Let me turn off the music. Okay. Screen display. Like, these are turkeys.
I love turkeys. I'll do that again. Bye.
So, I posted this 10 years ago. This was made even longer ago. My brother was like, I don't know, kindergarten maybe, first grade. And he was like trying to talk to them, and it was really funny. Yeah, this is unlisted. I should probably. But yeah, it was so old. That was filmed on a BlackBerry. This was probably like 2009, 2010 maybe. Well, that's great. Yeah, literally. No, Vincent, Megan can't. Yes, I'm not doing song requests today. Probably will later this week. We will talk about it. Then, yep, let me put this on. Okay, back to this. Has anybody seen the new Avatar? I really want to see that. Let me see how I drew face. And it's fine. It's the weekend. Go back to sleep, Maddie, if you're tired. I'm kind of in love with this girl's face. I'm just gonna go ahead and give her like a highlight. If I can. There we go. She's so pretty. I know for a stupid fact I did another one. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and... This is the other one. I purposely don't tell my partners what model kits I want. They're incredibly bad with money and would buy insanely expensive ones. Well, with that, we save it for like the big holidays. You know, I'll kind of tell them, hey, this is what I want, and so we'll like save up money for stuff or whatever. Like the Wooble kits that you saw me doing last week, those are kind of expensive, but like I'll get them for like birthday or Christmas, you know, and he may buy me stuff here and there or whatever, but no, I get it. How much do Gundam kits go for? Hold up. I haven't seen the new one. What do you mean the new one? Sorry, Sam, what? I was 1 or 2 when Megan filmed that. Dude, one person would not believe that I've had my YouTube channel. So I'm 25, just so, you know, it's out there. I mean, people know that, but if you come here, channel's been around since 2009. I will leave it at that. I failed to walk. I don't know why I can't zoom out of this. Anyways. Okay. Well, I would say I made some progress today with this. You know, this kind of gave me a good jumping off point on drawing people. We'll make this its own little stack. Depending on which kit, the last one I bought was $91, and I got my friend one for $22. Oh. you know, I got your recommendations that you're telling me, so I need to go back in and do, what do you call it, look at it and just get one. I was 0, I was a baby when you filmed the turkey video. Jeez. That was an estimate, I don't really know when it was created. Jeez, I created 5 DAWs. What? So, anyways, I am going to wrap up today's stream. I'm feeling sick right now. Again, I should be streaming tomorrow. So we'll see. Was created 5 days before my birthday. But the plan is to be back tomorrow to finish up the Wooble stream stuff. Hopefully I'll be in better shape tomorrow. So, anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios. And thank you to everyone who hopped on to